So Tim Pool's been making some interesting claims about Candace Owens and her security. There was a video of him recently where he was just kind of going crazy over Candace Owens and this whole thing, mainly because of the fact that she was acting like she was this victim of some crazy assassination attempt by the French government, which you've kind of noticed has kind of died down. You don't really hear anything about that at all anymore. But when they went to her house, I'm assuming they basically saw that she only had one security guy outside, some guy, and that was it. So now Tim Pool is saying that the security that Candace uses for her events is actually the same security that TPUSA uses. By the way, the same security that she has been trying to implicate as being a part of the whole Charlie Kirk assassination. But before we jump into this video, a quick reminder to like this video and to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this as well.
I'll say things that I probably shouldn't say, but I'm going to say because I always get super heated on this. Candace Owens has the same security team as Turning Point and Charlie Kirk did. She's lying. She has the same security people. I've been digging into this. I've been meeting with people and talking with them, and I shouldn't say too much because there's more that's going to be coming out soon, because rest assured, people are filing legal paperwork against her. Candace has the same security team, or has used the same security companies and the same security personnel as Charlie and Erica did. So when she comes out and is questioning them, she is lying outright. Now, I've invited many of these people to come on. We'll see what happens. We'll see when they can. The issue is, the moment Candace goes on her show to millions of people and lies, litigation begins. And what happens when litigation begins? People don't do interviews about it. She is exploiting this, and she knows she is, to keep people wrapped up in this insanity.
So one of the things that I'm seeing people say is, well, you know, Tim was just complaining about her only having one security guy. Well, keep in mind, that was at her house. That was when they went to her house. What they're talking about is the event security, right? There's not a ton of these people out there. And a lot of them share contacts. Like if you're going to actually do an event somewhere and you're a fairly high profile personality, oftentimes instead of trying to do all the groundwork yourself to find random security people, what you're probably going to want to do is refer to the people that people that have actually done events in the past. And remember, Candace was literally doing TPUSA events not all that long ago. So it's well within the possibility that she's actually using the same security team for the events that TPUSA, Charlie Kirk, Eric Kirk, all these other people, Brandon Tatum, have used in the past for other events as well. And it will also make sense too, because Brandon Tatum, in a video that he was doing, a video interview he did a few weeks ago, was actually essentially saying the same thing, that he personally knew the security team at TPUSA and that there was no way they could have done anything like that because these are the same people that Brandon Tatum had been dealing with. Remember, Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens both did a lot of events together. So why in the world would it not be the case? Like, remember, this is the insider stuff. You know, Tim Pool's talking to different people that are a part of this whole thing that do events like this. They know each other. These people are it's not like some random people that the people at TPUSA only had access to them. These people pretty much helped everybody out with security for many different types of personalities that do public events. So Candace Owens goes on and she tweets about this in response, saying, apparently Tim Cass is telling his audience that Charlie Kirk's security team was the same as my security team. This is complete utter fiction. Charlie and I never employed the same security company, literally ever. Thank you for paying attention to this matter. Which, once again, I don't believe to be true because of the simple fact that, like I said, she literally toured with TPUSA doing events on behalf of them. How in the world could they have been completely different? That doesn't make any sense to me. And then Tim actually presses her on this, asking her to be specific because she's trying to kind of play with words here. And he's saying, be specific. Make sure you're very clear. You've literally never had the same security people working for you that Charlie Kirk also used, is what he's trying to get her to say, because that's the exact line that he actually said in the video. So Candace replies to this saying, I was clear, and says that. I said that Charlie and I never used the same security people. So your point that I was being a hypocrite by criticizing their actions that day is complete and utter trash. In fact, I regularly critiqued Charlie on a security team, and I'm sure I could dig up a text message or two to that effect, which, by the way, I know for a fact she never will, because I assure you that her meeting with Erica Kirk, I guarantee you that they discussed no more text messages going forward. I'm sure that was something that was also discussed there too. But honestly, I really don't care about specifically any of this, to be honest with you. What really strikes me as pretty insane is that her line there in the very beginning, as this guy points out very clearly, Does that sound like a Christian response to you? Because remember, this whole situation is that Candace is trying to act as if she is this holier than thou, doing the Lord's work type thing, when all of what she's doing, her behavior, the stuff she's saying to people, is not something that a Christian would publicly say about anybody. Remember, if you're a Candace Owens supporter and you're seeing this response and you're an actual Christian, I want you to ask yourself, is this something that you would say in public, knowing that millions and millions of people are going to see it? Is this the type of person that you are? Is this what Charlie Kirk would have stood for? Is this how Charlie Kirk would have responded to somebody, seeing them have this behavior, this type of language with people? Is that somebody that is actually trying to bear fruits of the Spirit? I don't think so. That's not what this looks like. This to me looks like somebody that is extremely mean and vindictive to the people that just simply disagree with her on something. And what you're seeing here is her being a hateful person towards so many people. You see this all the time. And yet she's using this Christianity thing really, once again, as a shield, the same way Nick Fuentes supporters use it as well. They're not actually Christians, okay? They just believe in God. That's it. But they're not actually practicing Christians because they go on and they act like this, they speak like this, they behave like this. It's honestly ridiculous. But I thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe as well, do all those things, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.